It is fully packed here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Here comes the pride of Wales. We welcome you to this. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Swing and miss with that jab. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Vivo on that last. Here we go for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Looking to land the hook. halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Oh, this is the slugger right here in front of me. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
No rest for the weary. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round, but now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Missing with the left uppercut. Insane action! Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punching. Can't find a home for that jab. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. You'd like to see more jabs. Nope, that jab not going to score. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bevo on that last round. There's the bell for round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Defense is not an option for these two. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That hook doesn't score. Beautiful counter punch. They're both going. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Vivo on that last. Here's the bell to start round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, it is not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That right hook won't score. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He misses with that straight left. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Vivo in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, it is not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Vivo is on the canvas. They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Incredible work rate. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Vivo on that last round. Round 7, here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This is with the straight left. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Do you believe this? Nice exchange here from both. Whoa, wait a minute! The Pride of Wales in some real trouble. Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. Talking about Calzaghe in that last round. There's the bell to start round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Oh, wait a minute! You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knock.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a...
All right, I went over the rules. I want you...
that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. They were
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
It's no wonder they call him the pride of Roy Jones Jr. You can tell both of these fighters are exuding. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. So it's Jones versus Calzaghe, part 2. Of course, in their first encounter, Jones put Joe Calzaghe on the canvas before the Welshman got back up and put Jones out.
Joe Calzaghe, you think of fighters unbeaten, you think of outstanding fighters. This guy can fight for fun. That's all he does. So now we're going to do it again. And Joe Calzaghe's got it all.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. They exchange punches. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Calzaghe. There's the bell to start round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
So much firepower here. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The Prince of Wales is down. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Got to look at his corner, look at his structure. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
He misses with that straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. You've got to... There's the bell for round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last. And down goes Jones Jr. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! The pride of Wales in some real trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Roy. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is... Oh, my word! Down goes RJJ! They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. again.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. There's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
That's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. You saw it here live.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options: be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts. The score going up. Morale going down.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. And across the ring from him, Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. This multi-time heavyweight champion of the world fighting out of Manchester. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner.
So they stare into each other's eyes. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. He got out of the way of that right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. On to the second round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Catch and shoot. These punches coming from every angle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he fails to score with that left hook. They stop the hook there. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. That hook just can't find the target. The right hook just missed. They better start respecting each other's punching power. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Hold that thought. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Whoa, Johnny! Down goes Fury! At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. And down goes Fury. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It'll happen all over again.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. It is Carl the Cobra Froch, 6'1" tall with a 75.2-inch reach. And he'll be facing Joe Calzaghe, the Pride of Wales. Tip the scales at 167 pounds even. He's 6 foot tall with a reach of 73 inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Carl the Cobra Froch. Here comes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
You can tell. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Missed with that jab. Nice counter. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in a hat.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Froch in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Straight right just misses. Caution. Did you see that? Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. And finally, Carl Froch goes down. Talk about Froch in that last round. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Carl Froch, we didn't. And the Cobra is down. About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling you to calm down, make the most of the time, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about thoughts in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. His blocks, he's smart, but your shots off. Don't get it.
And there's the bell for round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff.
One of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when they get to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or a mousetrap.
Joe Calzaghe just went down. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it. You can do it again.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Here we go to the 4th round. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
You've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong, and they...
He wanted action, and they are delivering. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. A can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Not many people would have predicted it, but